The story opens with Lady Sophia, a stunning and youthful woman who lived alone in a grand estate that resembled a palace. Her solitude began after the tragic death of her husband shortly following their marriage. That loss turned her away from the idea of love, and she chose a life of isolation, placing little trust in emotional attachments. Wealth was never an issue for Sophia. Her riches ensured that an army of servants handled all her chores. One of her closest companions was a man named Murphy, a builder by profession who spent months at a time working on construction sites outside the city. But whenever he returned, his time was devoted entirely to Sophia. Murphy had deep feelings for her. He was in love. Sophia, however, only saw Murphy as a dear friend. To her, friendship was more enduring than romantic love. She believed that when friendship crosses into lust under the guise of love, it begins to lose its purity. Despite knowing she didn't return his romantic feelings, Murphy persisted. He kept hoping she'd change her mind. Sophia, fully aware of Murphy's intentions, never encouraged them. She was content with keeping things platonic. Still, Murphy wasn't ready to give up. He ramped up his efforts, frequently sharing his views on love. He would talk about how bleak a lonely life could be and how love could color even the dullest moments. But no matter how passionately he spoke, his words never moved Sophia. Though she liked Murphy as a person, she couldn't see herself with him, mostly because of his reputation. Murphy, despite his affection for her, was known to indulge himself with other women. His lack of character was something Sophia couldn't ignore. One day, Sophia's friend Marissa came to visit. She spoke candidly with Sophia, urging her to find a partner. Marissa argued that physical intimacy was essential for a fulfilled life, that emotional solitude was no way to live. Marissa's words struck a chord. The next day, Sophia met with Murphy and, to his surprise, accepted his love. Murphy was elated. Years of trying had finally paid off. At the time, they were out for a walk, and in that moment of newfound closeness, they kissed, their first. For Sophia, it was the first time she'd allowed a man to come so near, and it sent a surge of emotions through her. With Murphy's love, her life took on new color. They spent their days together, going on outings, reading books, simply enjoying each other's company. 2 blissful years passed, but one day, Marissa returned with unsettling news. She warned Sophia that gossip around town suggested their relationship wouldn't last, that Murphy wasn't the type to stay loyal for long. Marissa then brought up Lady Eva, a woman wronged years ago by a wealthy man who married her under false pretenses and abandoned her when she was pregnant. Eva and her daughter, Bella, now survived by selling their bodies. That evening, during a walk with Murphy, he mentioned needing to travel abroad for work. After he left and returned a few days later, Sophia noticed a shift. He seemed distant, his attention fixed solely on work. His visits home became rare, and even when he was around, he was emotionally unavailable. Concerned, Sophia confided in Marissa, who bluntly told her she had married the wrong man. Sophia expressed her doubts, wondering if Murphy had fallen out of love. Marissa advised her to confront him directly. Sophia took the advice and asked Murphy if he still loved her. He initially denied any change, but soon admitted he felt differently, that their bond now felt more like friendship. He claimed he had feared bringing it up earlier. Sophia accepted his honesty, but inside she was shattered. She broke down in front of Marissa, overwhelmed by heartbreak. As time went on, her sorrow turned to bitterness. She craved revenge. Though tempted to harm Murphy, she controlled herself. Instead, she devised a plan to hurt him the way he hurt her, emotionally. The next day, she invited Lady Eva and Bella to her estate. Upon seeing Bella's youthful beauty, Sophia shared her entire plan with them. In return for their help, she offered them shelter, dignity, and a better life than prostitution. Both women agreed. Sophia provided them with fine clothes and a place to live. When the time was right, Bella would lure Murphy in. Soon, Sophia arranged a casual walk with Murphy, during which they accidentally ran into Eva and Bella, dressed as mourning widows. Sophia introduced them and invited them over for dinner. During the evening, while Sophia chatted with Eva, Murphy and Bella walked together. Bella's beauty captivated Murphy. He couldn't take his eyes off her. After they left, he began asking questions about her. Sophia, playing her part, told him Eva's tragic backstory and how she had helped them. Murphy grew more curious. The next day, without telling Sophia, he returned to the place where they had seen Eva and Bella, but they weren't there. He knew they'd be at dinner again soon, so he waited. That night, at Sophia's estate, he saw Bella again. During dinner, Sophia found an excuse to take Eva aside, leaving Murphy and Bella alone. Murphy wasted no time trying to talk to Bella, though she offered little response. Still, he was drawn to her, consumed with desire. Not knowing where she lived, Murphy began searching. Eventually, he spotted her praying at a church and followed her discreetly to learn where she and Eva stayed. He began appearing near their home regularly, staging casual run-ins. Eva and Bella pretended not to notice, all part of Sophia's orchestration. One day, Murphy sent a heartfelt letter to Bella. Eva gave it to Sophia, who read it with mixed emotions. She was furious, but also satisfied. Her plan was working. Murphy later sent a necklace with another letter. Eva considered keeping it, seeing it as a way to improve their financial situation. But Sophia insisted it be returned, assuring them greater rewards would come if they stayed loyal. Soon after, Sophia accused Murphy of harassing Eva. He immediately apologized and even sent more gifts to make amends, but Sophia had those returned as well. Discouraged, Murphy grew more obsessed with Bella. He finally told Sophia he wanted to marry her and asked for help. Sophia agreed. Murphy and Bella were soon married. He was thrilled, and Eva was delighted with the luxurious gifts. Everything seemed perfect, except Bella, who was quietly distressed, knowing Murphy didn't know the truth. On their wedding night, Murphy approached Bella with affection, unaware of the storm brewing beneath her silence. The next morning, Sophia visited them with a special wedding gift, a trip. Eva joined them too. During the ride, they arrived at a particular spot, a place where Bella and Eva once sold themselves to survive. Confused, Murphy asked why they were there. That's when Sophia revealed everything: the revenge, the manipulation, Bella's role in it. Bella, now unable to lie, admitted the truth. Murphy was stunned. Sophia told him that she orchestrated the entire scheme to break his heart, just like he had broken hers. Bella, she said, was the perfect mirror of his own flaws. Shocked and betrayed, Murphy ran. Bella tried to stop him, but he left her behind. Later that night, Murphy learned that Bella had attempted suicide. She was rescued and brought home, injured but alive. Once conscious, she spoke with Murphy, pouring her heart out. She told him she truly loved him and begged for forgiveness. Murphy, moved by her honesty and remorse, forgave her. He realized Bella had been nothing more than a pawn in Sophia's game. She had been used just as he had. In the end, Murphy and Bella found their way back to each other. As husband and wife, they chose to move forward, leaving the past behind. And with that, the story comes to a close. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Until then, peace out.